Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In keeping with the theme as of late of doing some back to basics Disney videos, I thought today I would do a video regarding Disney dining plans. This is a very confusing issue for a lot of people, so I thought it would be helpful. Now, dining plans at Disney World are pretty common, and the middle dining plan is definitely the most common. So the three that I'm going to talk about are quick service dining and Disney or Plus dining. The name is interchangeable, and the Deluxe dining plan. And though I just stated those in order of least expensive to most expensive, and not surprisingly, in what you get the most with the Deluxe dining plan and the least with the quick service dining plan. Before I can get into what you get with each of the dining plans, I wanted to give you a quick overview of dining at Disney. So quick service meals are also known as counter service meals. They are fast food type restaurants. Table service meals, that not surprisingly is a sit down restaurant. Signature dining, those are a little bit more upscale. Usually they take 2 table service dining credits. And then there are dinner shows, which would include the Spirit of Aloha show at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, which is a luau, the Hoop-de-Doo Review, things like that. Snacks are also part of the Disney dining plan, but I will get into that when I start talking about each of the plans. So starting with the quick service plan. Now dining plans are available for all 3 dining plans are available for guests starting at age 3. Now for the sake of the dining plan, you're considered a child if you are between the ages of 3 and 9. You're considered an adult, ages 10 and up in terms of pricing. So dining plans are not available for children under the age of 3. However, you are able to share a plate with them. You can make a small plate for them if you are at a buffet, or you can just purchase a separate meal for them out of pocket if you want. Now, that just goes for all of the dining plans. So, starting with the quick service dining plan, each person ages 3 and up gets 2 quick service meals per night of stay. Now, this is very important. It's based on night of stay. All of the dining plans are based on night of stay, not the number of days you're visiting the parks. It has nothing to do with that. So if you are let's say you're staying for 5 nights and you have the quick service dining plan, when you arrive, you're getting a total of 10 quick service meals because you have 2 per person per night of stay. You get them all at once in the beginning. How you use them is up to you. If you want to use them all at once, which I don't recommend, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to save them, you can do that too. When you use them, when you're going to redeem them, when you go to pay for your food, they often ask you, and if they don't, you can tell them you are on a Disney dining plan, and you scan your magic band, and then when you are done paying, they give you a receipt stating how many credits you have left. It's super, super easy. Things are very clearly laid out on the menu as far as what is available to you to purchase on the Disney dining plan, or any of the Disney dining plans, I should say. In addition to the 2 quick service meals, each person will also get 2 snack credits per night of stay. Most snack credits are items that are $5 or less. So this might be like a scoop of popcorn or an ice cream bar. There's a number of things. What a lot of people like to do is at the food court or quick service restaurant at their hotel, they will like to get like a muffin or something like that, or a bagel, and if that can count as a snack credit, and then eat that for breakfast if they're not big breakfast eaters. So then they have their 3 meals for the next day covered. Hopefully that makes sense. Moving on to the Disney or Plus dining plan. Each person, again, ages 3 and up, based on nights of stay, you get 1 table service meal credit, so you have 1 sit-down meal, 1 quick service meal credit, and then 2 snacks per night of stay. Again, it's pretty self-explanatory based on what I just said. So quick service, fast food type of restaurant, table service, sit-down restaurant. Now, not every dining location accepts the Disney dining plan, but it is very, very widely accepted. It changes every year, so it's always good when you are planning to check and see which locations accept the Disney dining plan. if you're on, you never have to use the Disney dining plan, even if you have it. If you want to pay out of pocket, that's totally fine and save your credits for something else. If you don't have the dining plan, you can eat somewhere. That you're never restricted because of that. It's just if you're going to use the credits or not. Moving on to the deluxe dining plan, you get 3 meals per person ages 3 and up per night of stay. Now, notice I did not specify quick service meals or table service meals. That is because it doesn't matter. You can use them in any capacity. You have 3 meals. If you want to have all table service, that's fine. If you want to have them be all quick service, that's fine. You also get the 2 snacks per person per night of stay. With all 3 meal plans, you also get, each person, again, 3 and up, gets a refillable resort mug. And what that is it's like an insulated cup with a handle and a lid, and you can use that and fill that at any of the Disney resort self-service drink stations. You cannot use it at the parks. You can bring it to the park with you, but you can't fill it for free unless you are at your hotel. You can also just purchase at your hotel. You can just purchase the refillable mugs if you want for the length of your stay. I want to say it's like maybe $17-ish. I'm sure the price has changed. Like everything, the price goes up every year. So those are the basics of the Disney dining plan. Something else I wanted to mention is character dining. What is character dining? It's kind of just what it sounds like. It is dining in which characters are present. The characters usually come around to your table. So for example, they have this at Cinderella's Royal Table, which is in the castle at the Magic Kingdom. They have that at Tusker House at Animal Kingdom, Crystal Palace in the Magic Kingdom. So you sit there, and Chef Mickey's is another one at the Contemporary. You sit there and eat your meal, and the characters come around and take pictures and sign autographs. It's not weird to eat there as if you're just adults. We have done this with a group of adults. We've done this by ourselves. They're really good at reading your body language. In terms of seeing like if you want to take a picture or if they just kind of like wave at you and keep going, they're really good at it. I promise it's not awkward at all. Every time I'm kind of like, oh, this is going to be weird, and it's not. So if it's not weird for somebody who's as socially awkward as I am, I promise it won't be weird for you. Signature dining. So signature dining, they're usually a bit nicer, a little bit fancier, and they require the use of 2 table service credits just for that one meal. So as of today, and again, this changes every year because the restaurants that sign contracts with Disney to accept or not accept the Disney dining plan changes every year. So as of right now, this is accurate. So that includes dinner at Be Our Guest restaurant. So it's quick service for breakfast and lunch, and it is table service for dinner. Signature, so again, 2 table service credits per person for dinner. Le Cellier in Epcot, the Brown Derby, which is in Hollywood Studios, Tiffin's, which is at Animal Kingdom, the Boathouse is at Disney Springs, California Grill is at the Contemporary, Cinderella's Royal Table, like I mentioned, the castle at the Magic Kingdom, Citricos at the Grand Floridian, Flying Fish, which is on the boardwalk, Topolino's Terrace, which is at the Riviera Resort for dinner, Gico, the cooking place, is at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Monsieur Paul, which is in the France Pavilion in Epcot, Morimoto Asia, which is in Disney Springs, Halio, I think is what my husband said, he gave me the list, which is at Disney Springs, Narcoossee's, which is at the Grand Floridian, and then there are some dinner shows, like I said, the Hoop-de-Doo Review and the Spirit of Aloha dinner show. There are also some special dining packages that occur with some festivals that happen at Epcot, and with those, if you are pairing a meal with a show to get special seating, you would use 2 table service credits for that as well. So private in-room dining is essentially just room service. Not all resorts have this. What Disney has to say about it is, let's see. Indulge in the comfort and convenience of dining in your room at select Disney resort hotels. Each private in-room dining meal includes 1 entree, 1 dessert for lunch and dinner, and 1 non-alcoholic beverage, or they do sell alcohol, but you have to be 21 or older, and it's a single serving of alcohol and you have to show ID. 2 meal credits are required for each private in-room dining meal ordered. And it also specifies, please note, dining plans are not accepted for Disney's Coronado Springs Resort private dining. Now, for pizza delivery includes, I mean, like you can't figure that out, like delivering pizza at your hotel room. So it includes 1 pizza entree item, 2 single servings of a non-alcoholic beverage, or again, alcoholic beverages if you're 21 or older and show ID, and 2 desserts. A total of 2 adult meals will be redeemed from your meal plan balance for each pizza delivery meal. Gratuities are included. So, what is or not included? Speaking of that, taxes are included with the exception of the pizza delivery. Gratuities are not included. How do you pay for them? You can pay cash. You can charge them on your Magic Band and charge it to your room if you wish, in which case you have to set up the charging privileges to your Magic Band before you go to the parks. You can also put it on a card. There are a lot of different options. Gratuity is automatically added to your bill for parties of, I believe it's 6 or more. Like I mentioned, you get all of these credits at once. Like I mentioned, you get all of these credits at once. You get them upon arrival at your resort. And when do they expire? They expire at 11:59 p.m. on the day you check out. So if you check out of your hotel at 11 a.m. but are planning to hit the parks, those remaining credits that you have can actually still be used until 11:59 p.m. that day. So don't let them run out. Something a lot of people ask me is it worth it to get a meal plan? I'll say they're very, very popular. It's hard to say yes or no, just very black and white either way, because it is really dependent on what kinds of foods you like to eat. I will say Disney is very, very accommodating if you have special food dietary needs or requests. You can look up menus online and see what each restaurant has and how much it costs, so you can kind of base it on that. Now, the value of each credit, I haven't done the math myself, but my husband just found this online. And this would be for adults based on the prices. But in general, quick service credits are worth approximately $19, and table service credits are worth approximately $42. Snack credits worth approximately $5. Like I said, I have not done any math to check that. He just found that online and I thought it was interesting. There are going to be some things that are more or less worth it to use your dining plan credits. Like I said, you could use a snack credit to get a muffin from your quick service restaurant at your hotel, and then that would count for breakfast the next day, or I guess the same day if you got it in the morning. Rather than getting like a whole big breakfast if you're not a big breakfast eater, and then use your 2 quick service meal credits for lunch and dinner that day, and then you're totally covered and you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. So a lot of people like it because it gives a bit more of an all-inclusive feel. To feel truly all-inclusive, you would have to get the deluxe dining plan because you aren't getting a full 3 meals a day with the quick service and Disney or Plus dining plan. But like I said, you can kind of finagle a little bit and use snack credits for that if you would like. The dining plan costs change every year, but I will put up on the screen, and by I mean my husband, will put up on the screen how much, as of right now, filming this in the end of January of 2020, how much the dining plan costs per person. Now, if you want to get, or if you're considering a dining plan, last thing I want to mention is it's all or nothing in terms of people in your room. You can't have some people in the room get it and some not, in terms of for everybody eligible, everybody 3 and up. If you're staying, say you're staying in a room with 5 people and you have 1 2-year-old and everybody else, the other 4 people are ages 3 and up, but only 2 of them want the dining plan, you can't do it. All 4 of the people ages 3 and up need to get the dining plan because they said so. That's just how it works. And you also have to have the dining plan for your the entire length of your hotel reservation. You can't say, I just want the dining plan for part of my stay. You can't do that either. If you have somebody, like let's say last time I went to Disney 1 night ahead of my husband. If we had the dining plan, he would get his credits for that first night, even though he wasn't there, because he's on the reservation That's just how it works. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. So hopefully that answers some questions about the Disney dining plan. I know it can be a little bit confusing. We don't usually get the dining plan. We have had it before. It's very, very popular, and overall I do think it is a good thing. I check every so often to see if it's worth it for us based on the things that you would be ordering. So what I do, look at the menus, see the types of things you'd be ordering and approximately how much do they cost, and then compare that to the cost of the dining plan and see, is it worth it for you to purchase? So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye guys.